Hello and welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card. Today we're going to see when will you get married. We'll see to whom you will get married to, how you will meet this person as well. We will get all the details of your marriage and how this will come together for you, and that is our topic. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, you can go ahead and pause the video if you need more time with the piles, and you can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group one, we have the Rose Quartz, and we'll be using the Gregory Scott Tarot. For group two, we have the Black Geode, and we'll be using the Witch's Tarot. For group three, we have the Citrine, and we'll be using the Lovely Ladies Tarot. And for group four, we have the Red Jasper, and we'll be using the Monsters Tarot for group four. So go ahead, pause the video if you need more time to decide, and we're just gonna jump right into it. All right, if you chose group one with the Pink Stone and the Gregory Scott Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see who will you marry? Who is this person? What do they like? How are you gonna meet? When will you get married? We will get all of those details. For you, Spirit, show us this person. Who are they? Who will group one marry? Who is this person? Ooh, so right away, I'm getting a strong, wholesome vibe from this person. It's like they're wholesome in the best ways. They're wholesome but not naive. This is someone who has gone to school to be able to protect people, their community, causes that are important to them. This is a great leader. It's like they're the perfect blend of someone who takes action while also having the schooling and the education to be able to actually help and be hands-on and to guide other people. All right, let's talk about it. So what really caught my attention is we have the lawyer here. So this person could have a law degree. This person could be a lawyer or even someone associated with this field, like a paralegal or someone who helps with legal matters. The lawyer says keeper of justice, law, cases, defense, and advisor. So this could be extended in different categories, especially with advisor being on there. This person could be an advocate, maybe even a counselor, like a school counselor or someone who advocates for other people. They definitely have a background in law or some degree associated with being able to help people. And then we have the volunteer, making them so much more human, connected to people and what they need. Someone who's willing to sacrifice their own time to help people. So they may even do cases like pro bono, where they, kind of offer their services free of charge because they're passionate about the things that they're fighting for. This person feels very involved in like community justice, and they seem very involved with matters of the heart, things that really resonate with them. Say they had a mom that had a issue with eviction, and she ended up losing everything. This person now goes out of their way to dedicate their free time to helping single mothers, for an example, or similar people in that situation. This person feels like they genuinely care. Volunteer, it says selfless devotion, willingness, and spirit of service, duty, and dedication. So this is someone who has the actual background and the schooling to be able to help, and then the desire in their heart to help, making them have this kind of wholesome side to them. We have the guide. It says navigator, director, and progress. So I feel like this could be literal or figurative. Figurative in the sense that this is a leader, this is a cardinal person. This person could be a cardinal sign, someone who is a guide in their spare time even. Maybe they volunteer to be a guide for tourists or people who want to tour their country, their city, their area. This is someone who's very hands-on and helpful, and they're just the perfect balance of like, I take action, I help people, I guide people, and also I have a professional life. We have the engineer. So this person could be an engineer as well. It says architect, engineer, problem solver, complex systems and technology. So they could even work in tech. They could be an engineer, someone who designs like architecture, buildings, systems as well. I'm hearing like this person may be like a bit of a nerd, or they may have a job that is in technology where they design technical systems for companies. We have the blacksmith. So I also feel like this person is a DIY kind of person. Your future spouse, your future husband, wife is someone who may do a lot of home improvement projects, someone who's big on using their own knowledge and resources to build things. And then we have the magician. It says channeler of power, potential, magic, illusion, and manifestation. So they, with all that being said, may even have like a mystic and magical side. Of course, the magician is about how you take action, how you transmute, how you make things happen. But it's usually heavily associated with spirituality as well. So this person could be a magician in that way. They could have some spiritual transmutation power or esoteric knowledge. Spirit, can we get the timeline? When will group 1 get married? Wow, first card out for you we have in the near future. That was not expected. So let's see what else we got. See what we got here. Okay, so we're getting some repeating themes. So first of all, we have October and November here. So you could either have a winter wedding or a spring wedding. We have May, and then we have Taurus season that also came out, which is, Taurus season is from April 20th to May 20th. So it's looking like your wedding will be either a winter wedding during, or actually that's technically fall, during October or November or May and April. I'm also getting a vibe that that could be when you send out your invites, like during later in the year. That would make total sense. That's about 6 months, or maybe actually a little bit more, giving people the proper amount of time to be able to prep and plan and make sure they can attend your wedding. So you could be sending out your invitations during October or November and then have your wedding during April or May. We have the 17th, the 10th, and the 2nd. Either of these days of the month can be the specific day that you have your wedding. Also, you will likely see synchronicity in relation to these numbers. You can be seeing 202, 1010, combinations of 1s and 7s. We have Thursday here as well, so you could be getting married on a Thursday. And then we have in the near future, so I would say within the next 2 years. It doesn't seem super near when you think of it in a very literal kind of way. But if you are not currently in a relationship, it just wouldn't make sense for you to be married like by the end of the year. For some of you, it could very much so happen. Like if I read the cards verbatim, that would be the message. Like, you know, group one could end up married by May of next year. But just to give it a little wiggle room and to be grounded and more realistic, I would say within the next year, but within the next 2 years, to be generous, in the near future. Now, for those of you who are already in a relationship, or for those of you who are already getting close to someone, or you have met someone that you have a very strong pull to, you will likely be on the earlier side of the timeline where it's like you could very much so get, especially if you're already in a relationship, a serious relationship. Absolutely, that would make total sense. But I just don't want to scare people and make them feel like all this pressure, feeling like, oh my goodness, I gotta get married like now. I'm gonna get married like in 2 seconds. Like, try to keep it grounded, fair, and realistic. All right, let's keep going. So Spirit, how will they meet this person? How will this relationship come about and progress into marriage? Oh, we have the Queen of Swords coming out right away. So that's a strong energy of making it happen. That's an energy of also being marriage minded. So the first thing I get for you, how is this manifesting? How is this coming about? You are first setting your intention and being clear about what you want. Queen of Swords is someone who's a careful planner. She's very strategic. And then when the time is right, she goes after what she wants. So the first thing I would recommend is that you write a list of the qualities that you want in a partner. And you write a list of, you can keep it short, like maybe 5 to 10 things of your deal breakers. So like, do you want kids? How long do you want the dating process to be till you get to marriage, if that's important to you? These are just examples. It doesn't have to be this, whatever is important to you. If you have any special conditions, write that on your list. This has to be someone who can handle XYZ, or this has to be someone who respects XYZ. Whatever your priorities are and what you're looking for in a relationship, that is number one. So how is this coming about? First, I'm seeing you, Queen of Swords, set intention. And also it's the Queen of Swords, not the King of Swords. So it's a little more feminine, meaning it's more receptive and more even magical and more heart-based. So put your heart into it. Try not to be too mechanical about it. And be receptive. So you may want to go more of a spiritual route when it comes to manifesting. And I have custom spell work on my Etsy shop. So if you're not, comfortable with doing spell work or manifesting things like that, you can outsource it and have someone else do it for you. Honestly, me personally, I prefer to have other people do the work. So it's not like you're super connected to it and super anxious about it. But whatever way you want to go about it, definitely set that intention. And that's the way you want to go about it. Spirit, tell us more. So we have the Temperance card reversed here. So, Temperance is all about balance. With Temperance showing up reversed, that's Spirit letting us know you're having a period of time where you're really focused on dating and you're really focused on putting yourself out there, meeting other people. Or if you're going the spiritual route versus going the 3D route where you're like actually going, meeting people, putting yourself in alignment for dating on the apps or going out to, mingle and whatnot. If you're going the spiritual route, you have a period of time where you're consistently kind of manifesting and doing magic. So this could be creating a vision board and spending 5 minutes a day with that vision board. And so you're visualizing, that's your method of manifestation. This could be you do a candle once a month on your road to manifestation. With the Queen of Swords and Temperance reverse, group one, I'm seeing your path being a path where you're putting a lot of effort and energy into making it happen. So you may have a specific timeline in which you already see yourself getting married and which you want it to happen. Typically, that's when I see okay, I'm going hard, I'm going for this, I'm manifesting, I'm setting that intention. And then we have the King of Cups. So you're creating a safe space for someone to come into your life and also support you. So that means that King of Cups, your person is ultimately investing in you and pursuing you. They're taking action towards you. So that's what you're doing on your end, all that manifesting. On the other end, and we did talk about it being the Queen of Cups, so it's about being more receptive. On the other end, your future husband, wife, spouse, partner is pursuing you. They're taking you on dates. You know, King of Cups is romantic and also stable. So they're offering things in your life. So if you have a space for need, say you're going through it at work or you're going through it with your family, this person is emotionally supporting you. Or say you have a really hefty car payment that you have been struggling to handle. This person may be helping you with that, contributing financially, or they may be allowing you to get on their plan or something like that, or go through their bank or institution so that you can get a much smaller, manageable loan, for an example. This is like them making provisions for you, taking action to help you. So your future spouse is pursuing you. Your part is doing the magic and manifesting, and then their part is coming towards you and securing the bag, making it happen. So make sure you're receptive and open. If you walk really fast and you don't make any eye contact and you're not open, make sure you take effort to change that so that people can feel like they can approach you and connect with you. Or if you have zero way for someone to come into your life, so say you work from home and you don't go out very much, you're kind of limiting your options. Unless you want your future spouse to be the pizza guy, the pizza girl, you're going to want to go out of your way to kind of, open that area in your life. Or if it's energetic, do that cord cutting. Get that person from the past out of your energy. Let go of that sneaky link that's, kind of just being an energy vampire and taking all of your youth, time, energy, attention, and willpower. Whatever it is for you, whether it's spiritual, do that cleansing, do that cord cutting, whether it's literal, getting someone else out of the way, doing, having that conversation. Listen, I got to move on. If this isn't going towards marriage, I gotta bounce. Whatever it is for you. We have the Page of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Oh, I love this. So Six of Pentacles is a confirmation that Spirit is honoring your request. Six of Pentacles is receiving a blessing from above. And also, if you notice this Page of Swords, you can see he's performing alchemy here with all these potions and whatnot. So strong spiritual energy coming through for your path to marriage. I see you manifesting your partner. I see Six of Pentacles, Spirit blessing you, the universe, your ancestors, your spirit team, whatever you believe in, blessing you, putting this person in your path. And then I see them doing their part, King of Cups, being very chivalrous, pursuing you, making it happen, taking you on dates, being an asset to you, a benefit in your life. And that's exactly how it's happening. Spirit, anything else you can tell us about this coming to fruition? Wow, we got the Ten of Pentacles with the Six of Wands reversed. So the Six of Wands reversed, for some of you, this could mean that this person makes it so you don't have to work anymore. Six of Wands is a card of promotion. Six of Wands is a card of pursuing career. Six of Wands is also a card of even having like fame or notoriety. So through your marriage, group one, you could end up getting off of social media because you finally have like everything you've kind of needed. This could mean that you separate from your current environment. This could be a physical move. This could be you walking away from, family, not having to deal with, if you're struggling with family, not having to deal with that anymore because you're moving in with your partner and they're creating the utmost safe space for you. And we have the Ten of Pentacles, which personally I really, really love. I favor the Ten of Pentacles even over like the Ten of Cups, because Ten of Pentacles is long-term stability with the nuances of the Ten of Cups, like family, kids if you want them, strong partnership and love. It's like you got all of those things, but then you also have like long-term stability, which I personally really favor and love. So yeah, this is likely going to be a one take type of situation. It's like one shot and this is your forever partner. So if you have already been married, your next spouse will be the last one. Or if you've never been married, it's looking like your path is that of you get married one time and you're good. Like you never, end up looking for another partner or anything else. Spirit, what do they bring into group one's life? What does their spouse add to their life? Oh, this is giving strong bestie vibes. Oh, I love this. And they keep you very active. We have a awareness, gossipy, and youthful. So this person brings higher perspective. They bring the other side of the coin for you. If you struggle with being indecisive, or if you struggle with even understanding other people, if you have a hard time reading other people or making connections, first of all, this person is going to be like your best friend. So it's like you kind of won't need anyone else. But awareness is like one of their stronger qualities. So they will be able to read other people and read you and help you read other people. We have the gossipy card. It says, I like to talk a lot and spill the beans. So this is giving me that strong bestie vibes where it's like, you can talk to them about anything. This person is like your best friend. You feel very close and comfortable with them. They, go hang out with their friends and then they come back to you and they tell you, listen, this is what happened. This is what's going on. This is the tea. This person is like your best friend. And also, even when you connect with other people, your friends, your family, your coworkers, whoever you come across, you can be gossipy with this person and you can talk to them about what happened, what's going on, and get a response for them as well. Some people are just not into it. They don't like to talk too much. They don't like to, chat too much, and they could be more, reclusive when it comes to like gossip, but this person is here for it. So if you're that kind of person, you're going to love it. And then we have youthful. It says, I am vibrant and full of life. So this person brings a lot of spunk, a lot of fun into your life. They get you out of the house. They get you moving and grooving. So if you're like an introvert, I feel like this person will really help you expand in a way that's comfortable for you. We got the ambitious card at the bottom of the deck as well. So they're really good at completing goals and going for what they want in this life. Spirit, what else for group one? We have miracles happen. It says, give the universe your clear intention. Oh my God, I literally just got chills. Group one, that is what we have been talking about the entire reading. I literally just got chills. Oh my God, this is card number 17 from this deck. Remember we were talking about from our timeline deck, seeing repeating 17s? Bruh, I still get so shook by tarot. I still get so shook. I've been reading for years and I still get so shook at the synchronicity. Oh my God, let me pull myself together. It's just so crazy sometimes how spirit will just absolutely channel the house. But we have miracles happen. Give the universe your clear intention. I'm telling you, group one, this is how it happens for you. Set your intention, declare exactly what you want. Be ambitious with it yourself. I mean, say the most outlandish desires from the heart. Queen of Swords, your true desires. State that. And I see spirit bringing about miracles no matter how unlikely it is, no matter how the path has been before now, even if it's been super hard to connect with people, super hard to make a connection. Spirit is saying, I got a miracle for you. Oh my God. Comment in the comments, miracles are happening for me in love. Spirit is going to deliver me, my divinely guided partner, through a miracle. I am so excited for you guys. This spread was so powerful. That is what I have for you, group one. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like any help manifesting or need your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. right, if you chose group 2 with the Black Geode and the Witch's Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see when will you get married, who will you get married, how you will meet, how this marriage relationship will come about. Look at all of the details, Spirit, for group 2 with the Black Geode. Please show us for group 2 their future spouse, their husband, their wife, their spouse. Who is this? So first of all, strong masculine energy coming out for this person. Someone who seems to have like a government job or a very important job as well. Okay, let's see. Ooh, someone who's even a bit spiritual. Okay, so we have the Father and the Ascetic here. So let's talk about it. The Father, it says family, patriarch, guardian, parental authority, and ancestral passage. So this could even be like a divine masculine energy in more of a spiritual sense versus this person wanting kids or, you know, a family necessarily. But typically when the Father card comes out, this does talk about that leader archetype that does want to have a family of their own, even if it's fur babies, pets, and, you know, friends and blood family that, you know, they take care of. Or if you have kids and you come into this marriage with kids, this could be an energy and a confirmation that they will, you know, take care of your kids like their own. The next one, it says seeker of self-restraint, abstinence, purification, and discipline. So I definitely feel like you guys may go on a celibacy journey, or this person may be celibate in their own right, even if you're not. This is tapping into their energy. So it's actually probably more likely that this is talking solely about them, but you may match that energy once you meet them and, you know, start your journey with them. This talks about someone who practices retention. This reminds me of a book. It's called Sensual Secrets, but only it's not sensual, it's the other word. Sensual Secrets. Dang, I have the book in my room, but I can't remember exactly the title now. Of the Taoist or something like that. And it talks about retention, physical retention. And, you know, a lot of masculines say that when I hold off, you know, no blank November, if you've ever heard of that, you know, it's like when I hold off, my energy gets more potent. I have people falling over me. I have more luck in business. I have money, opportunities, all sorts of things coming towards me. So if this person is a masculine in the literal sense, they could be on a celibacy journey, or they could be someone who does not want to be physically intimate until they're married. And that could be a spiritual thing for them and a serious practice that they really take seriously and that they have been doing for a while even. In terms of their job, we have the civil servant here. So this person could work in banking, government. They could work in a law office. They could work in, the card says guardian of public good. So perhaps they could be like a public defender. It says public official on here as well. So they could work in government or be a civil servant to a degree, in the sense that, you know, that could even be like law enforcement. It says administrative duty and public administration. So it's likely that this person is a civil servant in a very like hand to ground type of way where they're very involved in the community. We actually have the community card that did come up. So it looks like this person is very engaged with the community, and that's likely through their job. It says neighbors, team, connection, society, and cooperation. Cooperation really sticks out to me. So I feel like this person, some way, somehow, they could even be like a firefighter. Is someone who protects the public good and is very involved with the public in terms of their job. It could be higher level as well. We have the spy here. So it could be like super high level where they're in a sector that they don't even reveal their job to anyone beyond like honestly, the higher you get up in government, sometimes you can't even tell like your family. So it could be really hush hush. It says seeker of secrets, intelligence agent. Yeah, they could work in intelligence, for their state, their country. And it says undercover here as well. So they could be undercover to some degree. And their job could be a bit risky. We have the gambler here. I'm very curious about this person. I don't feel like you could tell me even if you wanted to. Once you find out, I would say report back. Let me know what their job is. I want the tea. But if it's really that high up, you're not going to be able to tell me anyway. The gambler, it says risk taker of fate, speculation, and fortune. So this person could be someone who likes to go to the casino. They could be someone who likes to take risks on a lower level, but I feel like this is heavily related to their career. Last card out, we got the engineer. It says architect, engineering, problem solver, complex systems, and technology. So they could be even on the tech side of public service where they are some way connected to like the safety of protecting government websites or technology, etc. Let's get your timeline, Spirit, for group 2. With the black geode. When will they get married? When will marriage happen for group 2? Thought one of these flipped over. Oh, it did. Here it is. One more, Spirit, for group 2. Okay, we got a few more, and yep, that's what I thought. So there's a lot going on here. So let's talk about the wedding. We have January, we have September that has come up. So that would be like a winter wedding, or a September would be a fall wedding. I think even technically summer goes into maybe early September. So we have a fall wedding or late summer wedding, and then we have January here, a winter wedding for some of you. We got Cancer season that came up, which would align with the summer wedding energy. Cancer season is from June 21st to July 22nd. So right in the midst of summer. We have the 14th, we have the 20th, oh, we also have the 17th here. So you could get married on the 14th, the 20th, or the 17th. Also, these typically come up as angel numbers and confirmations as well. So you will likely see 1414, combinations of 2s and 0s, 202, 2020, in terms of like angel numbers as well, and different combinations of 1s and 7s as well. We have Tuesday that came up, so you could be married on a Tuesday. We have fall that came out as well, aligning with what we were getting before with September that had come out. And then we got these. We got focus on yourself, wait out for a better time, and change your attitude. So in terms of marriage for you, group 2, honestly, I feel like you're still very much so in the midst of your journey. We have the years card that came up. So if I had to say, I would say you will likely get married within 3 to 4 years. Not long to wait for forever. Also, you have to factor in, we're tapping into the marriage, not when you'll meet this person. You'll meet this person significantly sooner. You can meet this person this year, and then have a year of getting to know each other, and then you get engaged within a year. Like, so we're, try to keep it grounded and realistic. We're talking about marriage, not like your next, fling or boyfriend, girlfriend, etc. So this is like your marriage. So there's a process to it. So I wouldn't be taken aback by this timeline or even feel any type of negative way from the timeline, being that we're talking about your marriage partner specifically. You will likely, honestly, you could very much so end up dating other people in the meantime. And it's also just a process to get to the altar. So, take it with a grain of salt. But we have focus on yourself, wait out for a better time, and change your attitude. So I feel like in terms of marriage for you, group 2, you're likely still going through significant changes that are going to change what you're needing, requiring, or looking for in a marriage. When I think of like myself, even like 1 year ago, but like 3-4 years ago, my views were totally different. And the relationships that I manifested at that time would not at all align with what I would be looking for today. So if you can see that for yourself, if you can say, okay, if I would have manifested a marriage last year or 4 years ago, and it would not at all serve me now, then that will give you some more perspective of your timeline, because with these cards coming out, Spirit is kind of saying this wouldn't be an ideal time for you to get married. Also, everything isn't on you, so this could be on this person's end. The person that you're meant to marry may not be ready either, so that can be another thing. Remember not to put too much pressure on yourself or put everything on you to have to figure out and make happen. A lot of things are kind of on other people's end as well. So I feel like your path to marriage is still in the works, and that's your timeline. I would say 3 to 4 years from now is when you're looking to get married. You're going to go through significant changes in the next 3 to 4 years as well, so be ready for that. That will affect the type of partner you would manifest, and you will likely be much more aligned with a longevity, a long-term partner by then. All right, Spirit, so how are they going to meet? What is their path to marriage? How is this manifesting? How are they going to meet their future spouse? How is this coming together for group 2? Yeah, this is bringing me back to, it said focus on yourself. We have the Page of Swords reversed. So it feels like group 2, you may feel like you're ready now. And you may even be trying to manifest, like your marriage partner now. So with the Page of Swords reversed, honestly, that's a breath of relief. I do so many readings. I've done thousands, literally thousands, plural readings. And I tap in for people every single day. And sometimes people really have to do the most to manifest love. If they want something, they have to go super hard. Actually, group 1 actually got quite a strong, this needs to be manifested kind of message. So not everyone kind of gets that luxury of Spirit kind of bringing their person directly to them without them having to put in any kind of effort. With the Page of Swords reversed, that's bringing me back to the card that said focus on yourself that came out. Because this relationship, this marriage is manifesting through you. So that's actually a hack. If you do want to speed up your timeline, I would say focus on the things that Spirit is leading you to now. Whatever you're feeling called to, whatever areas in your life Spirit is highlighting, saying that it needs your attention. We got the Queen of Cups that just came out, and it came out reversed. So this could even be about some healing or self-respect things for some of you. If you were to manifest a relationship from where you are now, for some of you, maybe it would come from a place of desperation or a place of wanting to compromise. This kind of reminds me of a story that went viral a month or so ago. I forget the name of the story. It's like the ballerina. Dang it, I'm so annoyed that I can't remember. But it's basically about this girl. She, gave up her dream of being a ballerina. That's what she wanted to do. She wanted to go to New York, live in New York, and, pursue ballet. And she ended up getting married, and she had, I think, like 8 kids. Yeah, she had like 8 kids, and, ended up, doing the farm life thing. And that was not at all her dream. So she manifested that relationship. The internet was on fire hearing that story. And I understand where the triggering comes from. But also, you got to see that other side. And she, agreed to that. She let that happen. She surrendered to that. She, laid down and had those kids equally. And if she would have waited later in life, instead of being, committed to the idea of being married, and especially so soon, to the extent that she gave up her dream. You got to remember, that wasn't his dream. So you cannot expect him to have the vigor to keep up that dream. It's not his dream, it's your dream. It was her dream. And if she had waited and worked on herself and healed and strengthened her mind and went after her desires and did everything in the proper time, she would have likely had a totally different life and outcome. That story just came to my mind with the Queen of Cups reversed. Perhaps there's some dreams that you need to pursue or some things you need to do for you. Otherwise, you will not feel valuable in that relationship. So often we get in relationships and we see our partner's potential, but we don't see our own potential. So we put them on a pedestal and we do whatever they want in this life. And when you're talking about a marriage, that's a contract now. This is recognized by your state, by your country. This is recognized even if you go travel in other countries. So, this is not something to take lightly, a very serious decision that has long-term effects. So I kept thinking about that just now. So I feel like, yep, Ace of Cups just came out. So in terms of how this is coming about, with the Page of Swords reversed, Spirit is telling you, go ahead and let go of manifesting this. With the Queen of Cups reversed and the Ace of Cups, you loving yourself and also pursuing your own goals and becoming the best you can be in this life will naturally align you to this person. And also, that's kind of a dating hack, something I recommend for people who are looking for aligned partners. When you are pursuing the things you love, you're naturally going to meet with like-minded people. So say you're very much so like into artistry. If you're pursuing that and that is your passion, you're going to naturally link and meet other artists, people who understand what you're doing and appreciate what you're doing, and that will give you a better relationship. That will give you better outcomes because you're automatically in the same alignment with people who want the same things with you and value what you're doing in your life and understand it. We have the Eight of Cups. I see you walking away from maybe a specific partner, but unfruitful relationships. That partnership is going to have to end before you step into marriage. If I have to say group 2, I would say that this partner is likely someone you don't know, or at least not someone that you're currently dating. And if you are currently in a long-term relationship, then I would say that your relationship is likely going to get, kind of like a rejuvenation, a facelift, and you're going to, Eight of Cups, walk away from the current state of your relationship and grow into a deeper love, deeper understanding where you're honoring yourself more and gaining more respect from your partner through that. So we have the Eight of Wands reversed, the Nine of Cups with the Four of Cups reversed. It'll be a fun journey. The quicker you surrender to it, the better. I'm seeing travel now in my mind's eye. With that Four of Cups reversed, Spirit's like, this is going to be an adventure. This is going to be an adventure. This isn't going to be something that's disappointing. It's actually going to be very fun and fulfilling. I'm getting a strong sisterhood of the traveling pants energy where you're going to connect with a very close friend group and have a bunch of experiences that kind of have this coming of age feeling that the movies has, where it feels magical and mystical, like you're doing something important and significant. I see a lot unfolding before you're entering this marriage. So yeah, it's looking like a few years out. Eight of Wands reverse would be like not a delay, but something not coming to fruition quite yet. And it seems heavily related to you. So group 2, your marriage is manifested through you. You will either meet them as you're traveling or as you're pursuing your passions. This person is where your passions are. X marks the spot I'm seeing. That destination you've been wanting to travel, this person is likely there. So if you do want to do something and speed up your timeline and make things happen sooner, this relationship is manifesting through you. So I would focus on, where Spirit is leading you or where your heart is leading you. We also, I'm noticing, have the Six of Swords reversed at the bottom of the deck. So maybe it's finance that's keeping you from being able to make your big move. Maybe it's your living situation, or there is some way, somehow you're stuck, maybe in a relationship since the Eight of Cups came out. Maybe that person is literally blocking you from your husband, your future wife. So if you untangle yourself from that relationship, Ace of Cups, heal, and then start to pursue the path that's meant for you, you will rapidly speed up your timeline, and you will get into your marriage. You will align with your future spouse. We have card number 26. It says, everything is as you've created. All you create offers you lessons in life. So, ooh, I feel a strong energy of tough love with this one. I'm not going to lie. I feel like you're in a position, group 2, where you kind of have to untangle yourself. You know, Six of Swords reversed. You have to take yourself out of the situation that's been blocking you from being able to succeed, whether that's your own motivation and getting motivated and ambitious or going for it, whether it's taking a risk, whether it's leaving a relationship that's not serving you, or honoring where Spirit is calling you to. I'm feeling a little tough love with this one, where it feels like Spirit is really calling you to take action to align with this path. We have following the path of another. Your path is being redirected to where it should be. So maybe you're following someone else's dream, which really just gave me a chill right now, because that's exactly the story I was talking about that woman. Let me know in the comments below if you know the story I'm talking about, so other people can look it up and read it if they haven't. But I cannot remember the name of the story. I just remember she was a ballerina, or wanted to be. You may be following the path of another, or following the path that society tells you to go, but it could be running you into the ground, or running you out of energy, taking you out of alignment of what's meant for you. So Spirit is redirecting you and helping you in this journey. You have that universal support. That is what I got for you. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Citrine and the Lovely Ladies Tarot, this is your reading. Tapping in to see, when will you get married? Who are you going to get married to? How will this relationship, this marriage, your future spouse, how will you meet them? How will this come about? We will get it all, Spirit, for group 3 with the Citrine. Please show us who they're getting married to. Who is this person? First card out, we got the Boss. So I'm feeling a strong energy of ambition, CEO kind of vibes. Oh my goodness. Okay, it says Master of Wealth. Oh, we love that. Master of Wealth, risk, investment, management, and a leader. So this person is likely at a point in their evolution where they have learned how to have their money make them money, whether it's through investments or knowing how to and where to put their coin. They have figured it out and made it profitable for them. And they've made it automated and automatic. So it's like they don't even have to work too hard for it at this point. So group 3, your person is giving strong provider energy, or a strong energy of someone who handles business, takes things into their own hands, handles them without hesitation. You know, this is someone who is very smart, someone who you can rely on financially, whether that's for direction. This person could have their own business or their own practice. We actually have the Doctor that has just come out as well. Strong energy of like high-paying industries coming out for this person. Oh my goodness. Oh, and they have a little bit of a fun side as well. So let's talk about it. We got the Dancer that has come out. We also got the Player that has come out. Listen, take it with a grain of salt. This is your future spouse. Obviously, they're not going to be a player in your relationship, but I definitely do feel like this is the kind of person that's like, you know, the boss CEO that everyone's, you know, vying for. It's giving me that kind of vibe where it's like they are the person who's a hot commodity, or a bachelor, a bachelorette that is highly sought after. This could be the office siren, or this could be the cold, hot CEO archetype, you know, the kind of person that everyone is like, ugh, just thirsty for an opportunity to connect with. But of course, in your marriage, I don't doubt that this person will be completely faithful, but they are very charming, charismatic, and attractive. And a lot of people would love an opportunity to be with this person, especially with them being a boss, especially if they're, you know, like a doctor or someone who has a high-paying career. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. The player, it says, socialite of charm, elegance, expert of romance, and a leisurely life. So strong energy, again, bringing me back to this person either has their own practice where they're able to make their own schedule, or they have their own business where they're a boss and they're able to live a leisurely luxury lifestyle, and they make plenty of money to do so. We got the dancer, which I love. It says movement, harmony, rhythm, and passion. Oh my goodness, this person is very passionate. They have rhythm. Okay, we love to see it. So this person is really good with dancing. They could even come from a culture that really values dancing. So this person is likely someone who, when they go to a friend's wedding, they are on the dance floor having a great time, and everyone is kind of crowding around them like, oh my goodness, look at this person, and they fine, and I heard they got bread. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to try to slide in on that. But it's looking like you're sliding in on that and you're taking it home, group 3. So slow clap, good work. Yeah, we have the dancer, so they will keep you engaged. This person is very physically attractive, I'm seeing as well. We have the spy. So not gonna lie, it's giving me a little bit of energy of jealousy. A little bit of an energy of jealousy, like this person watches you, they stare at you, they watch you online. This could even start as this person being your stalker. This person could really be like intently focused on you, and definitely a spy. I don't feel like anything gets past them. It says seeker of secrets, intelligence agent, and undercover. So I feel like this person has a lot of things that other people don't know about them. I feel like they live a very private life, and there's a lot of people that would love to just have an in with this person, love to get close to this person and know what they have going on and figure them out. But I feel like they're the kind of person who can see, you know, the thirst from a mile away. We have the doctor. It says healer of ailments, treatment, surgery, diagnosis, and compassion. So this could be like a surgeon. And then we have the community card that came up. It says neighbors, team, connection, society, and cooperation. Spirit is showing me like soccer, basketball, sports centers. This person in their free time, your future spouse may work in the community, and they may be like a coach for free though. Someone who gives back to their community through their service and through their leadership and direction. So a very sought after, hot, person with the bit. I'm like, listen, where is mine? Okay, Spirit, can we get the timeline for group 3? When will group 3 get married? All right, let's see what we got. We got a lot of cards that came out. Okay, so we have winter that came out. We also got January, and September would technically be fall, I'm pretty sure. So it's looking like in terms of your wedding, it will be a fall, most likely winter, with January and winter coming out. But it could be as early as fall. We also actually have March here. March is technically still in the winter season. So yeah, it's looking like your marriage, your wedding will very much so likely happen during winter, somewhere between, I would say, as early as September. and as late as March. So I'm seeing a winter wedding for you. Fall at the soonest. We have Saturday that came out, so your wedding could be on a Saturday. We have the 20th that came out, so your wedding could be on the 20th of the month. Also, you will likely see a lot of 20s as like 2s and 0s as angel numbers, even like 202. Combinations of 2s and 0s. Now this is really, really freaky. We have in the next few weeks and hours. So obviously you're not going to be getting married in the next few hours unless you are. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. I would take that as confirmation, like my intuition is on point. They're watching this as they're about to get married and it came up in the reading. But I feel like there is going to be some significant occurrence in the next few weeks. Obviously, most people, like, I mean, seriously, that could be like for one person who's just checking on the reading to see if it's spot on. And you already know you have a wedding in the next few weeks. That would be like for one person. I feel like this is likely when you will likely meet this person or have some significant change that aligns you with this person. So you could be starting a job in the next few weeks and hired as this person's assistant, or some way, somehow you're connected to this person's business now. So you're meeting them through that. Or if you have a move coming up in the next few weeks, it could be that. If you have travel coming up in the next few weeks, I'm not obviously feeling like this is going to be the marriage happening in the next few weeks, but I do feel like in the next few hours you will get a confirmation. Maybe it's you'll see 02 or 20, some sort of confirmation, a ring. You could find a ring as you're on a walk, or really any symbol that is related to marriage. Spirit will communicate to you in the way that it's easiest for you to receive. So just kind of be open and look up the signs and signals, synchronicities that you receive, and see what Spirit is communicating and how that relates to your future spouse. But you will get a confirmation within the next few hours, or I would say by the end of the day, to be generous, that this is your pile, that you are going to be meeting this person in the next few weeks, or that you are going to get married. Now, we have longer than you expect and wait a bit longer. So it does feel like you are ready. I would say in the next few years you will be getting married. Sorry, not next few, the next couple of years, like the next 2 years. I really want to say within the next year, but I like to be generous and give it some wiggle room so that, people aren't panicking and feeling anxious like they have to make things happen. Especially with a pile like this where Spirit is saying, okay, in the next few hours, I'm going to be giving you a sign. That's already letting you know that you have spiritual support, and your guides are, aligning you and helping you and whatnot. So you don't have any reason to be anxious or feeling like you're behind, or there's something you're being called to do or anything like that. But we do have longer than you expect and wait a bit longer. So you may have already expected to be married by now. You could be a late bloomer. You could be someone who's actually never been in a relationship for a small portion of you, maybe just a few of you. You could be someone who feels like you're more mature or older in age, and you may feel like my biological clock is ticking, or I should have had it by now. There could have been a delay for you, specifically group 3. But I'm seeing this happen within the next 2 years. And especially for those of you who aren't, in a relationship yet, that sounds about right, because you're going to have to date, get in an official relationship, get engaged, and then get married, plan the wedding, pay for the wedding. These things take time, so that's actually not long at all. But for someone who feels like they're behind, yeah, that can be longer than you expect. So I don't feel like you're going to have to wait too long at all. Honestly, I see things moving and grooving. If anything, I see things moving very quickly for you if you look at it from a realistic perspective within the next few weeks coming out. So we got the 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This leg in your journey may be about perseverance, because, there's a lot of doubt in the calm before the storm. You can feel it coming. You can feel changes coming, but it's like eerily quiet, you know, kind of like moments before a tornado, how it's like completely quiet. And then all of a sudden you start to hear the super loud, hard rain. And it's like, oh my goodness, it's here. But that calm before the storm can be so freaking eerie. And then the dark clouds roll in and it's like everything's changing super quickly. And it's like, oh my God, no, it's here. So you may be in that calm before the storm, feeling anxious because you can sense and feel something coming in. You don't have too much longer to wait though, group 3. All right, Spirit, can you show us how this is coming together? How is this marriage coming together? How are they meeting this person? How is this happening for group 3? Ooh, so wow, I'm getting a lot of energy of you having to let some things go, let some beliefs go, or let some people go. I also get an energy of you really needing to trust the process and take definitive action. So the first thing here, we have the Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords. There's some decision that you've already been called to make that is connected to you meeting your future spouse, that is connected to you being married. The sooner you take the plunge on that, the sooner you will get into this connection. Like for me, one of my long-term relationships, I met that person at work. And before, I was actually in a job where I was making more money, but I had felt for months just so unsatisfied. I felt so unsatisfied. And I knew I needed a change and I knew I wanted to leave that job, but I was making such good money at that job that it was so hard for me to leave. I finally took the plunge and I accepted a job where I was making less money, and that is where I met my next long-term partner. That's actually the longest relationship that I was in, was with that person that I met at that job. But if I was focused on manifesting love, I would have never ever seen love being in any way connected to me changing my job. So you never know what is the shift that's aligning you to what you want, and that's why you have to like really surrender and get used to following where spirit is leading you and letting the universe work for you, letting the universe do its job. Because if you try to think it all yourself and manifest it all yourself and bring every little piece of the picture together, it's going to be so much work, and you just kind of really won't even be able to do it because we can't see everything. You know, I had no idea. I was just trying to get out of my job that I was not satisfied in. I actually really wasn't thinking about love. I was fresh out of another long-term relationship, and I did not expect to meet even someone so quickly. So it was all super serendipitous. And that partner, we didn't work out because we weren't a good match, like in terms of what we wanted for our lives. I wanted to live in the city. They wanted a different kind of lifestyle, you know, and that's really why we didn't work out. But that was the most cuddly, loving partner ever. And I don't regret any of my time with them. So anyways, I say all that to say, you know, you never know how things are going to turn out and what's connected to what. And that's why you want to surrender and get used to just leaning into where spirit is leading you so that you can have your happily ever after. So we have the Eight of Wands reverse and the Five of Wands, chaos, untangling yourself, you getting out of your current situation, Eight of Wands reverse. Also, this could be about manifesting and things not manifesting your way. So you may be doubting your power. You may be in a position where Eight of Wands reverse, you're feeling stuck. You're feeling like it's not happening through manifestation. Five of Wands, you could even be manifesting like future fakers or people who appear at first to be what you're looking for but never turn out to be. And I feel like that's because you're not meant to manifest your spouse specifically. Your spouse is coming to you through Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, you making a definitive decision and taking that leap of faith in the direction spirit is leading you to. And it likely has to do with money. We got the Queen of Pentacles here. Money, stability. She's actually pregnant on this card, representing fertility. So this could be about clearing connections out of your life that are holding you back, that are wasting your time, that aren't giving you what you want. This could be Queen of Pentacles, that creative project It could be, you know, your baby in terms of something you really care about in terms of career or what you want to do with your life. And we have the moon. So a lot of mystery here. Spirit is saying you don't need to manifest or look for this. Your future spouse specifically will not be a relationship that comes about through you going out of your way to align yourself with it. So if you're driving yourself, you know, kind of crazy, trying to go on so many dates or trying to, you know, go to a happy hour so you can meet people, or looking confused in the home improvement store. Listen, oh my goodness, I did that one time. Not literally. I went there for some plaster because I was doing some plaster project, and I was asking the associate like where, you know, the material is that I needed this plaster, and there's a guy that's nearby that's looking at me in the corner of his eye like, I know what you're doing. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I am not acting confused on purpose to get at me. Do not look at me like that. So funny. But anyways, I'm just, you know, being funny. But if you're going out of your way to be on the apps a lot, go on dates, go to happy hours, be open and whatnot, I don't see that's the way that it's happening for you. I really feel, group 3, Spirit is going to deliver your partner directly to you, or you're going to meet through you pursuing your own life goals and untangling yourself from anything that's adding chaos or uncomfortability in your life. If you're feeling like a caged bird, this could be about changing jobs or changing where you live or changing your lifestyle. This could be about you pursuing the projects that you feel called to. We have card number 14. It says, stay strong, be a guiding light, ground yourself, and be love. So love will come to you as you are, where you are. Continue to be, you know, someone with a free and open heart. And if you're dealing with someone who's dragging down your vibration, they're likely the first thing that kind of needs to go so that you can be love. And we have feel and release. So right on point, you know, it may be time to feel your feelings, feel that pain, but release whatever is holding you back. It says release all you've accumulated on this journey. So maybe even a huge spiritual cleansing can help speed things up for you, but also align you and give you the renewed motivation to pursue your goals. Taking a spiritual bath with some herbs or oils for confidence, ambition, but also clearing, would be really good for you. And that's what I have for you, group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the red jasper and the monsters tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see when will you get married, who will you get married to, how this relationship will come about, how you will meet. We will get all of that. Spirit for group 4 with the red jasper, will you please show us who is this person, who can they expect to be married to? Who is this person for group 4? I just heard freelance. This person could this person could do freelance work or creative work. Nice. This card like never comes out, but I love this card. Ooh, okay, we got a lot of energy coming up here. So first of all, we have the Lover. This isn't a romance deck, so I love when this card comes out to confirm, especially when it's in a love reading. This person is a lover. It says love, romance, reproduction. Okay, now listen. If you're not trying to have kids or you're not trying to have them super soon, you better be careful with this person. You better communicate what you're looking for. Because this person, they could be a very potent, if you know what I mean, okay? They ain't shooting blanks. But we have the Lover card here. So right away, that lets me know that your marriage, your future spouse is filled with love and fun and genuine connection. It's a connection based on love as well. A connection that's not, you know, kind of based on, oh, do we can you fulfill what I'm looking for? Like, so if you're a feminine, it's not based on, oh, how well you cook or clean, you know, or if you're a masculine, it's not based on how well you can provide. It's based on genuine love for each other. So I just love that. We have the Traveler and the Architect here. This person could be an architect and they can travel quite a bit. Travel could be something that's very important to them, and that could even be something that you guys end up doing together quite a bit. The architect, it says blueprints, planning, design, supervision, and construction. So they could be like blue collar. They could be a supervisor. They could be someone who works in construction or the design aspect, with it being, oh, we got a fruit fly in here. I'm like, see, that's what I don't like about summer. We got these fruit flies that want to bother me. Go away. But yeah, sorry, I got distracted. We got the architect here. They could be blue collar. We got the traveler. It says seeker of horizons, adventure, experience, and long journey. So this person could be someone who loves to travel, someone who prioritizes going out, meeting new people, going to new cultures, new countries, cities, etc. I'm also seeing an RV. So they could be someone who has like a camper or an RV. We have the writer and the bartender. So this person, when they're traveling, they may bartend, they may stay somewhere temporarily, they may bartend. As you know, get into a marriage, especially if you start to have roots where you want to have a home base or you want to start a family, that will likely kind of diminish. But as they're still traveling, living life, especially before they're married officially, this person may be a bartender when you first meet them. The bartender says small talker, alleviator, master of libations. We know what a bartender is, though. We got the writer. It says weaver of tales, storyteller, crafting, communication, and polishing. This person could be a poet. They could be a writer. They could be someone who has written a book or stories, or someone who journals quite a bit, someone who is into communicating, a good communicator, very likely. We have the captain here. Navigator of destiny, voyage, leadership, decision making, and objective. So that kind of doubles down on the traveling energy that we were getting before, and also the architect energy with it talking about leadership. So I definitely feel like your future spouse is in a leadership position. And I feel like they kind of, you know, go through different jobs or go through life playing different roles, kind of depending on the phase that they're in their life and what they're doing. And I'm even seeing that they have a spiritual side. We have the diviner here. It says seeker of the unseen, foresight, insight, and cosmic connection. So this person could be someone who practices divination. Maybe they read cards. Maybe they have a pendulum. Maybe they could be a channeler. Someone who is spiritual in their own way. All right, let's get your timeline, Spirit, for group 4. When will they get married? When will group 4 be getting married? Yeah, for some of you, this may be coming in quite hot. Oh, we got the days card that came out as soon as I said that. Wow. Yeah, you could be, yeah. Whoa. We got quite a quick timeline here. I'm surprised for a marriage reading. Oh my goodness, we got cards saying like repeating things. So first of all, we got the days card here. That just absolutely shook me. Obviously, I don't feel like you're going to get married in the next few days unless you're just so happening to watch this as a confirmation to see, you know, if I'm picking up on it. Listen, one thing about me, I gets the tea, okay? So if you watch just to confirm, yes, I see your marriage happening in the next few days, congratulations. But we have the days card. So for the majority, this is going to be more about you maybe meeting this person in the next few days, or you making a significant change that aligns you to this person in the next few days. I would even say you could get a huge confirmation in the next few days about marriage, about your partner, about your future. But yeah, we got in the next few months and months here. So again, unless you're already in a long-term relationship and you're already engaged, I'm going to say most people will not likely get married in the next few months. Maybe like a few of you, a handful of you will have that kind of like, you know, Cinderella moment or magical experience where you have your person come through into your life, sweep you off your feet, and you start your, you know, journey with them, and everything kind of moves very quickly. But for the majority, it won't be so fast, but I would say that you will likely meet this person very, very soon in the next few months. It feels like your timeline is coming in hot. Yeah, we even have you don't have the time that came out. So it's like feeling like this is right up on you. When you don't have the time comes out, that talks about doing things that you've wanted to do. So say you have like a certain health goal, you want to look your best, feel your best, you know, for your partner. Definitely, you do not have the time. Do not slack on that. Do it now. Start now. I can do a little motivation or health goal candle for you. I have specific goals or specific herbs and oils for meeting health goals and for loss if you're looking for like, you know, weight loss, things like that. So holla at your girl. If you want something like that, I can help you out, give you that motivation, and do a 7-day glass candle for you so that you can meet your goals, give you that boost. But you don't have the time. So if Spirit's kind of calling you to do something, or if you've had a personal goal or something that you know kind of needs to be handled before marriage, I would say assess that and get on that now. I would even say maybe doing a little self-assessment and asking yourself, am I ready for marriage? What qualities do I have that aren't in alignment with marriage? So say you're a bit toxic, you know, say you can be combative, working on that immediately starting now. And you can look up online, there's so many resources, or even on YouTube, you know, how to be more this, how to be more that, whatever you specifically need, how to get rid of this trait, etc., and work on that now. So maybe a little self-assessment can help you. Let's see the times. So it's looking like a spring to summer wedding for you. We have May. So the first one, we got Pisces season that came up, which is February 19th to March 20th. So I want to say, is March 20th, is that officially spring yet or not quite? No, I think actually spring starts in the next season, which would be Aries season. So I think spring starts like maybe right after Pisces season. So I would say like late winter, early spring, with Pisces season coming out. But then we got May, we got Leo season, and we got Virgo season that came out, which is spring and summer. So I would say you will likely have a spring to summer wedding. We have May, we got Leo season, which is July 23rd to August 22nd. And then we got Virgo season, which is still in summer. It is August 23rd to September 22nd. So it's looking like that is when you will be married during the summer. If I had to say, I really feel like this is going to happen for you within the next, I'm saying 2 years to be generous, but likely within the next year. Like if you haven't met this person yet, it probably wouldn't be realistic to say, oh, you're going to get married, you know, super quick, but your timeline looks so fast. We got so many cards, days, months, in the next few months. You do not have time that are kind of leading to believe that group 4 marriage for you is happening very quickly. So I would say within the next year, honestly. We have the 6th and the 11th that came out. You could, of course, also see these as heavy confirmations that you're in alignment, and as angel numbers, these could be significant dates. You could meet this person on the 6th, get married on the 11th, months later. This could be the exact days you get married, on the 6th or the 11th. But yeah, Spirit could be giving you like 606, different combinations, 616, 11, 11, 11. That's a portal number, an angel number. So definitely a number that indicates like new beginnings and stepping into a new side of life, a new journey, a new path. So that would be an indicator of marriage. And then we have Saturday that came out. So you could get married on a Saturday. I just saw 1212. All right, let's keep going. Spirit. So how is this coming about? What is their path to marriage? How are they meeting their partner? How is marriage happening for them? So right away, we got the Knight of Cups coming out, letting us know that you're going to have a really fun courting process. Knight of Cups is someone who is chivalrous, someone who is youthful, has a good amount of energy, someone who is charismatic, someone who is fun. So I feel like the dating process for you is going to be very fun. And marriage, honestly, for you could happen out of nowhere, honestly, as you're walking out of a place of hardship, because we have the Wheel of Fortune reverse and the Queen of Swords. So that's kind of like your path to marriage is through self-sacrifice, or is through you maybe even, breaking up with someone else. If you're in a relationship with someone and it's always, but yeah, I could see myself getting married, but I just don't know that I want to do that with you, or but I don't know that I'm ready for it, or but I have this problem that will always be a problem, so I'm just going to keep using that as an excuse. If you're dealing with anything like that, Queen of Swords, that could be an energy of you cutting someone else out of your life and that aligning you to this. So things could happen very quickly. If you're currently in a connection with someone, to be honest, that connection could rapidly end, or you could decide, you know what, I'm going to set myself free of this person and I'm going to open myself up to what I want and what I deserve in this life by taking myself out of alignment with this person. With the Wheel of Fortune reverse, that's kind of like an unfortunate situation, or an unforeseen or unlikely kind of circumstance that's leading you to your future spouse. So I would say that with that Queen of Swords, Wheel of Fortune there, honestly, we have the Ace of Coins reverse here as well, this is the Monsters deck, so it's called, the Ace of Castles in this deck, but this could be an energy of you moving home. This could be an energy of you moving from the place you currently are and moving into a new place. We have the Knight of Cups with the Seven of Wands reversed. So this person is making everything easy for you. They're like a breath of fresh air. Honestly, group 4, I see you meeting your future spouse as you're in your healing era. And they're coming in like so youthful, so spirited, so fun, so lighthearted, in this beautiful, fun energy. And they're getting you out of the house, and they're getting you out of your low mood state if you're, kind of in that space in your life. Truly a breath of fresh air. Page of Swords, introducing you to new things, new activities. You could even end up traveling with this person. We got the Hierophant reversed, so there could even be a lifestyle change that you go through with this person. We got the Two of Swords reversed, which lets me know that you may be living your life based on what makes the most sense. And you could have some things that you wish you did or pursued. And once you let go of that relationship, or once you let go of that job that's not fulfilling you, or once you move your home situation, once whatever this changes occurs, it's like you're meeting this person and you shift into a whole new lifestyle. This person is so fresh, so supportive. And they're introducing you, Page of Swords, to all these new things, communicating to you in a way that you haven't been communicated with before, that feels very, it's like it resonates on a deeper level. It feels good. A lot of new energy here. So some major shift is happening, and that is linking you, putting you directly in their arms. And we keep getting these repeating twos showing up reversed. We got the Two of Cups reversed and the Nine of Cups reversed. So honestly, if you are engaged or were engaged, or if you are in a long-term relationship, I'm not going to lie, group 4, it kind of feels like your future spouse may be someone else. And it feels like perhaps the person that you're currently dealing with, they may be stuck in their ways, or they may not be willing to ever truly give you what you're looking for. And you could end up spending your whole life trying to, you know, direct them in the direction that you both agree that you would go. But it's like pulling weight. It's like pulling it's like having an anchor on your foot as you're trying to move forward. This person is just keeping you held in place in a golden cage. Maybe you found a way to be comfortable in an uncomfortable situation. And we got the Two of Cups reversed. Two of Cups can be a soulmate connection, a twin flame connection, a significant connection that was divinely guided. And with this Two of Cups reverse, you know, you could be letting go of a soul tie or letting go of life as you've been living it. You know, with this Nine of Cups showing up reversed, that could even be an energy of you giving up on that dream to marry that person, or giving up on that stable way that you've, you know, built your life that made the most sense, but never fully resonated. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 4? We have you are unlimited and no longer holds power over you. You are unlimited says what you can create is unlimited. So it's kind of like giving, if they wanted to, they would energy, or you're not asking for too much. You're just asking the wrong person. You are unlimited. What you have the ability to manifest is unlimited. You're not asking for too much, but you may be with someone who maybe that's just too much for them. No longer holds power over you says dissolve attachments of the past with love. So yeah, that's what we've been talking about. This is card number 10. This is card number 12. I think I saw 1212 at some point in this reading. But we have 10s as well. So you may be seeing like repeating 12s and repeating 10s. What I see for you, group 4, I see Spirit calling you out of a current relationship or situation that's holding you back and putting you directly in the arms of your future spouse. It could even be like a dream or a path. And if it is, then you would already know what it is intuitively that's kind of holding you back. You would likely already feel a pull, a call to switch things up. That is what I have for you, group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.